All right, I'm gonna do a quick walk around on the truck. A lot of people have been asking just to do a quick walk around and how much rust and all that. Quite frankly, I'm just kind of tired of answering the questions. Don't have the energy, I have too much going on. So I'm gonna do a quick startup, let you see oil pressure. The temp gauge isn't gonna come up because it's not warmed up yet, but I'll show you that it does just start right up. So I'm not one to hide anything. I completely transparent about this cell and every other cell that I do. So one of those is, you'll see this little hanger here. So that pulls on a couple of the ignition gears that are in here. I guess the previous owner said they were stripped out. I haven't taken the column apart yet, but it's like an $11 gear that needs replaced. This just hooks on. There's a loop that goes to the bottom of that gear about right here, and it's hooked on. And so you just pull this and it rotates the ignition, but it won't rotate without the key in it. So if I turn it off, take the key out, pull on it, it won't do anything. Stick the key back in. If I turn it, it hangs up. Won't actually, well, I say that. Yes, sometimes it does catch, but other times it doesn't really catch. It just turns and it's kind of loose and wobbly. So they put this here just so it will turn the ignition on. So you can actually turn it back off too. Oil pressure is right here. So I will start it up real fast. Let you see oil pressure come up. Plenty of oil pressure. It shifts through every gear smoothly. There's a video on my YouTube you can find of it driving. The radio, the passenger speaker works. Driver's doesn't. The wire's there. I just haven't hooked it up. Previous owner never hooked it up either. So it turns on. Heating and AC, it has heat, but it does not have AC. It needs the lines and the compressor ran. The controls for the fan are actually this right here that the previous owner put on. I wanted to get away from it, but basically it's just a potentiometer. There's supposed to be a little light that goes in this and a cover that goes on it, and you can rotate it and it turns on. I don't know why they did it like this. I don't know if it was just what they were used to, and so they threw that in there, made it work, but I'm not a fan of it. One of those things that I was just going to change. The Midland radio does not go with it, but I will leave the two wires here that are on with the key. So I will leave those there so you can hook up whatever you want. I'll just clip the ends so that they don't touch anything. I'll zip tie them up out of the way. But has a dome light that was previously installed. Again, I was going to take that out. They ran the wires on the outside. I don't know why. This headliner does just slide in right here, and then you have bolts back here. So it slides out. You can tuck up this wire out of the way, but I don't know why they didn't do that from the start. So moving on to the outside, the rust. Got some rust in the door there, back door right there. So leaf springs, this is crap. I'm going to be putting, I have the kit already, I just need to install it. Things been crazy lately, so I haven't been able to, but the shackle flip kit for the rear I will be doing. It's an off-road designs kit, so I will be getting rid of the blocks that are in the rear, going with I think 2-inch blocks just for now, so I don't have to change any brake lines or drive lines or shocks just yet. Trying to as cheap as possible at the moment on same thing on this side. Wheels are TIS wheels. Doors over here. A little bit of rust and bubbling in those. A little bit in the fender. The rocker has rust. My plan was to basically cut the rocker out up to about here, somewhere in here. Same with over here. Just cut the rocker entirely out, and then put in 2 by 4 inches across. Or even 2 by 6 if you really wanted to, if you want it wide, but put in 2 by 6, 2 by 4 steel all the way down, so it would be from the bottoms of the doors all the way down, and give me some rock sliders because it is 4-wheel drive, rough country shocks. does have, I'm not a fan of this style steering, but it is factory. I was gonna change this to 1-ton steering up over the leaf springs, do the high steer type stuff, like I have on my Jeep. Motor, stock HX35. The filter's only been on for a couple of days because I'm doing some testing with it. Cummins 12 valve had about 90,000 miles a year ago. It's probably only at around maybe 93,000 now that I've had it. I have not driven it all that much. I have company vehicles, so this sets in the driveway, only gets driven on the weekends. Factory AC stuff, so you just need the lines ran and a compressor. Has an intercooler. That's the intercooler right here. So it goes all the way across. I believe it is the factory Cummins intercooler. The fan is a little close, but it does the job. It does have a dual battery setup. I just have this battery taken out. So that's that. But that is just a quick down and dirty walk around of it. You know, it's not a perfect truck, but for somebody that wants maybe a little bit of a tinker toy or a small project that they can kind of get going and still drive, it's still very reliable. I wouldn't take it cross country with the leaf springs the way they are, but I'll be fixing that when it sells or before it sells. But yeah, just let me know if anybody's interested and I can send them this video. Thanks.